Hey everyone, Paul here, PZ Guitar, your virtual practice partner, and look at this big box I have. This is a box that Dennis Zager sent to me. I didn't even ask, but he sent it to me so that I can give it to you guys. So I'm going to have my second Zager guitar giveaway contest. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, and in the description will be a form for you to fill out. Name, address, city, state, zip, phone number, and email address. U.S. only. I'm sorry, I can't ship it overseas. U.S. only. I'll ship it, anywhere in the U.S., but U.S. only for right now. That's the only two things you got to do. And this guitar is going to be a ZAD50. Wow, Dennis is really stepping up here. So, and also for 2025, Zager is going to be doing a new manufacturing process called torrification. Many other manufacturers, Taylor does this, Martin does this, Yamaha does this. They call it a different name, and I'll put a link in the description that Dennis gave me from Bourgeois Guitars, and they're going to be doing the same process. So read up about torrification, and I will reconfigure my dining room here. I'll open up the box and I'll show you what kind of goodies you get with a Zager guitar. So stick around. After I show you the goodies, I'm going to do some basic little measurements on the guitar to show you what you have, and then I'll do a playthrough, and then I'll reiterate again how you can win this guitar. I'm targeting around Memorial Day for the giveaway, so that gives you about a month or so. So right now, this is mid to late April, and we're going to do about a month. We'll give it away Memorial Weekend. Let's go. Here we go. Hey everyone, so for the sake of editing and for time, I took it out of the box, I took it out of the plastic, and I put all the goodies that you get on here on the table, but we'll go through them one at a time here. I just wanted to have I just wanted to get right to the meat of this thing, so let's take a look at what this thing is right now. So let's open it up and go see. Oh my. Oh my. Let's take this out and get the case out of the way. Actually, there's things inside the case as well. But let's just take a look at the guitar first. And this is something else. Oh my word. The thank you from Denny. If I remember, this is a little thank you note from Denny. And most likely is a how to do the truss rod adjustments. Yes, this is a very simple little diagram here on how to adjust the truss rod. So that's number one. But number one, the star of the show is this ZAD50. Oh my word, this is I can't wait to play this thing. So we have a Sitka spruce top. We have a hand carved bracing underneath, mahogany, solid mahogany back and sides, with a nice little stripe here, an inlaid stripe on the back, a mahogany neck with a very nice scarf joint here with a little volute, so that way you get a little feedback. Grover tuners. This is a bone nut, very nicely carved. Wonderful inlay. The inlay looks very much like my 900 on this 50. A tusk nut. Tusk is not. It's not an elephant tusk. Tusk is the name of the brand, but they are like the number one when it comes to when it comes to bridges and so on. Not quite sure what the black fingerboard is made out of. I don't remember reading it. Has dot inlays, as well as the Z logo on 17. Dots on the side here. Beautifully done. Let me just get the. Also inside the case, if I can do this one-handed and protect the guitar. Yes, we have the key and the truss rod adjustment, and the requisite Zager t-shirt, probably super double extra large. as well as a little fretboard cleaner and conditioner. So let me put these back. And in the headstock area, Scott, Henry, and Denny was worked on. A little card here. So let me put this back, get this out of the way because I want to have this on the table here. I put a nice little blanket to protect the guitar. I have a little... So, and I'm also going to be taking some pictures of this guitar, and I will edit that later. And so, what other kind of goodies do we have here? Well, we have a little goodie bag. And in the goodie bag here is, okay, starting off, Guitar Lesson Library Lifetime Membership Card. I'm actually authorized to teach Zager fingerstyle, so go to my website, go to my channel and learn how to do that. We have 3 sets of the Zager Easy Play Pillow Touch, 1 set of coated, which tells me that this is coated, that's on the guitar, and 2 sets of uncoated. I think the Zager Pillow Touches, I think they're 11s, not sure. A Zager Chromatic Tuner, a set of picks, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 in here, and there's a 6th one on the headstock. Fits conveniently there. And a Zager capo. Very nice stuff. And this is serial number 230801147. This is really quite the gorgeous little guitar so far. I can't wait to go play this guy for you. But first, let's go and do a little walkthrough as to what exactly you get here. And so I'm going to start off with, I'm going to see just how flat or how straight or how bowed or how concave the neck is. And I have a little ruler here. So this is a large scale, this as opposed to the short scale. So let me put this down here. And I'm just going to do a quick little eyeball here. And it is dead straight. It is dead straight. Let me go take a look on the high side here as well. Yeah, whoops, excuse me. It is ever so slightly concave, which is perfect. And if I were to do the eyeball test, yeah, there's no warping whatsoever, and it's also not, it doesn't seem to be any twisting on it. I also have a little fret rocker, so that way I can go take a look at to see how well, are there any high frets. So let's really just do that kind of quickly here. No high frets whatsoever. So here's my real test to see how well things are. So I have a pair of stockings here from my wife. I don't think she will complain, unfortunately. And so I'm going to go, and I'll go up to the camera here and show you that it is clean. It's very clean. There's no nicks or anything like that. And so I'm now going to run my hand across the top here. Nothing. Nothing. No burrs. There's no sprouting of any frets. I think that is spectacular, which is what I expect from this is like a $1,200 guitar, or more importantly, this is what you get from Zager. So I think that's. Oh yes, we have ourselves a leather strap, and part of the documentation here is probably we have a signed Denny Zager from Zager and Evans, and a certificate of authenticity, and a how to measure string height, which is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to measure just to see, basically, how ready this guitar is. And so I have a little Nomad gizmo here. and I'm going to measure without the actually, let me go get a capo. I'm just going to probably edit out this little 10 seconds here. Sorry about that. So I'm going to put a capo. The way I measure string height, as long as you're consistent, it doesn't really matter how you do it. But I put a capo on 1, and then I take my little fret height guide and I go to the 12th fret and I measure the high E and the low E. And so right now I am at 0.09 on the low E string, and I'll measure it on this side here. And on the high E, I'm 0.08. So I call that, or these people call it, low to medium, which is, I think, right in the sweet spot for the vast majority of people. It's not too high, it's not too low. So you're not going to get any buzzing, and it's not going to be too difficult to press down, down. You don't have to travel a mile to, to press down on 12 or anything like that. I think that is just, I call that, stage ready. And so I will, when we later on, I know that Denny and the luthiers at Zager, they ship the guitars about a half step flat. Just that way, because of temperature and humidity that might be on an airplane or things like that. So they always ship it a little flat. I will tune up for our playthrough. But so that's what you get with this guitar. But so now let's just take a little closer look. I'll take some pictures, and the bone nut is set perfectly and it's cut very nicely. The wraps are, of course, professionally done. Nice bridge pins. The stripe goes along the back here. We have a this is non-electric, so this is just a pure acoustic, and it's a full dreadnought size. As I mentioned before, Sitka spruce on the top, custom bracing underneath, mahogany back and sides, mahogany neck, mahogany headstock, Grover tuners. Very nice inlay on the binding, and wonderful abalone inlays around the sound hole, and a nice abalone dots and a nice Z for Zager, or Z for Zagorski. So, but if you are interested in Zager guitars, I would appreciate if you were to go to my, on my description is an affiliate link, and peek and poke around. Their guitars, as an owner of a 900, I can see how the engineering and the design has trickled down to the lower aspects, to the lower grades, to the lower model numbers, to the 80s, 50s, and when I gave away the 20, I can see how things just, if you get it right, you do it all the time. And so, but I can't wait to play this guy right here. And so let me clear all this up. I'll put everything back in their packages, and and I'll get ready to put everything back in, so that way I can give this guitar away to you. And again, subscribe, fill out the form for name, city, state, zip, phone number, and email address. And I'll do a random, I have a really cool Excel function that randomly picks out a participant, and I'll make that announcement around Memorial Day. I will do some intermediate, shorts to let you know that to please log in and subscribe. But I'll give a little countdown as we do that. So let's go do a play test. Let me gather up all this stuff, and I'll see you on the next segment. Pretty nice. You know, but I'll just stay with these microphones right here. I won't reset up. This guitar is something else. I tell you, there's no end of the low end bass on this guitar. Absolutely none. It is there and present. I attribute that to the Sitka spruce top, and and to the fact that it's a full dreadnought. This thing projects, and it's very comfortable. This is an amazing guitar. This is absolutely truly amazing, and I want to thank again Denny Zager for giving me this guitar to give to you for the PZ guitar giveaway number 2. And again, in the video description will be a link to a Google file for name, address, city, state, zip, telephone number, and an email address so that I can contact you. And I will draw the winner probably around, I'm going to guess around Memorial Day. I think that's a good time here. And I'm going to announce this around my wife's birthday. So it's an indirect present from her to you guys, but it's really from Dennis and from me. But Dennis provided this is ZAD50. It's absolutely tremendous. It is absolutely a tremendous playing guitar and sounds great. It really does. Hopefully my microphones captured it pretty well. I'm hoping. I'm going to do as little processing on the guitar as in the DAW as I possibly can. I just want to try and give to you the capturing of what this thing really sounds like, because it is really very, very full, without a doubt. It's and I can tell, from comparing this to my 900 to this 50, I can see how all the features. There's definitely a trickle down mechanism that goes on here. I mean, the volute on the back here, the Grover tuners, the bone nut, the tusk saddle, the full size. This is not a cutaway. I happen to like cutaways, but this thing right here, maybe because of the additional volume that this cavity has, and the fact that it's a dreadnought as well, this thing projects incredibly well. Up, policeman going by, ambulance. Anyway. This is quite the guitar, and good luck to the people who enter, and hopefully somebody will win. U.S. residents only. I'm sorry, I have to ship this out. I can't ship it out overseas, but U.S. residents only. So fill it out. Good luck, and this is really very, very nice. Keep practicing, and I'll see you soon.